Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. We take a look as we head into the new week after a volatile few days, end of last week. So after that strong decline, there are basically two key options how we can label this from a bullish point of view. And I would still give the bullish scenario 60% probability. That means I'm leaning slightly to a bullish scenario. However, it's of course in no way guaranteed that this bullish scenario is playing out. It's just what I believe is currently more likely the way we can count it and the way the chart is looking like. But of course, this can very easily develop into new lower lows for Solana and the price below 25.80, which was the low here from the 13th of June. So the way I had it labeled was a leading diagonal here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would, however, suggest we are going to see much more downside, because what is coming down here can be labeled as a 5-wave move, which would indicate if we have all of this as a leading diagonal. I'm looking here at, let me just show you. I'm looking at a wave count like this, a wave A down, possibly one more low in this wave A, then a wave B to the upside in a zigzag pattern, and a wave C down. Now that would be quite a dramatic overall sell-off here. And we could come very, very close to the low of 25.80. So keep that in mind. The way, however, how these internals are developing, and I've looked at the chart again and the way that this here happened, I'd be more inclined, because it is the more likely option, to change the internals a little bit. It doesn't overall make a great difference, but it would allow us to basically after one more low to move up in basically in a wave 3. Again, it's not very clear which of these scenarios it is. We just need to let the market decide here, but these are the two key options I'm looking at. So basically, if we leave it at the leading diagonal, that move to the downside was a bit too strong for that. Considering the overall proportions. Therefore, looking at all of this here as a wave 1, then we had the wave 2 down here. So basically I'm just reducing the size of that leading diagonal for here, and then we're moving up here in the 5th wave, which was here, and then we had basically a leading diagonal until the 19th of July. And what we then had was a wave A to the downside. This was a wave B, an expanded flat. And we're now coming down here in the C wave. And that allows for an easier count, and in my opinion, represents the entire proportions of this move better. So this is my preferred option. The other one we can always fall back to should we see more downside and a little bit of a different structure of this corrective wave pattern. So these are basically the two bullish options that are available here. Because if we look at the internals now, obviously after we talked about this triangle, which then as expected moved down and also hit the target level here, we have now seen a bit of a rally, a small rally, but this is nothing convincing yet. So the way I would look at this in terms of counting the internals due to the latest price action, I would start up here at the high of the wave B with the wave 1 to the downside. That is pretty much in line with the Ethereum count, 1, 2. This here might have actually only been the wave 3. We're now doing this wave 4 retracement, and the wave 5 will still be coming. That is at least what I would expect. If we see after this wave 5 not an impulse to the upside, but we only see a 3-wave move up and will then come down in 5 waves, this would mean that we significantly have a risk that we will come down below 25.80. And there are a few options how this could then unfold. All of this could just be a wave A, that will be a B, we come down in a C, or this is only a wave 1 of a larger impulse of an impulse down. There will be a wave 2 correction up, a wave 3 down, a wave 4 up, and a wave 5 down. This would be the bearish option. we won't know which of these is playing out until we really see which kind of corrective wave or which kind of wave pattern will emerge after that last wave down. I think there will be one, it's at least what I would be looking at, that there will be one more leg down. Now, if this is a wave 4, we can also calculate now the target for this wave 4 before it's too late. And for the target, we look at the area, and we've already reached the minimum retracement. Here, the target between the 23, I think actually I mentioned in the previous video these targets of Solana. So we already have here the wave 4 minimum target reached, the 23.6% fib level at 36.65. Ideal level for a wave 4 would be 38.22. That's the 38.2% fib level. And we could even reach, and that would be the maximum, the 39.48 level. That is the 50% fib level. Now at the moment I would expect us to reach either here the 23.6 or the 38.2. But bear in mind we could also go a little bit higher, only above 39.48. I would think it is something else. So until then we can look at that and need to be on high alert for a move to the downside at any moment then. And after that fifth wave then, we could look at a reversal back to the upside. Can we calculate a target for the wave 5? Yes, we can do that. At the moment, that would be textbook target purely, yeah. We'd be looking at the $29.47. That would be quite a strong wave 5 though. 29.47 would be the textbook target, the 2.618 extension. But I would also be looking at the 200% extension at $33.10. These two levels would be interesting. Okay, that's my update about Solana. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.